Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to say thank you for all your support from my previous video. I know that was a video where I just wanted to get it out just to be, personable, and I wanted to share something that was really near and dear to me, because as this channel is moving forward, I want to have, the necessary conversations that we need to have, educate others on things that, we may not know about and whatnot. But I just wanted to come on real quick and have our first official necessary conversation on beauty standards. And also want to say thank you for everyone's support. I just want to also say, don't forget to, leave a comment down below, giving me suggestions or, giving me some feedback on things I can do better, some things that you guys would like to see. I'll greatly appreciate it. I know I'm just starting on this journey and I still have lots to learn, but I do have a listening ear and I do want to, get better. So anything that you guys can offer me, I'll greatly appreciate it. But with that being said, let's get right into our first conversation. I do have a special guest with me. She may be behind the scenes, but you guys will hear her because she will be asking me the questions and whatnot. So how about you reintroduce yourself and let them know that you're here, Faye? Let them know.
Well, you just introduced me.
Yes, say hi, Faith.
Hi, Faith.
No. But yes, if you guys don't know,
Faith.
That is my little sister.
Not that little anymore.
I know, she's grown. She is grown. But you guys have seen her in my past videos. But as the transition that I'm trying to make with just, having this channel just being about, the conversations that I'm having with you guys. She may make an appearance, who knows? But right now, she doesn't want to, which I have to respect. But she is still going to help me, which I greatly appreciate. And I know you guys love her too, so she will be in the background. But with that all being said, I'm sorry for going on a ramble. But I do want to start off this conversation with a Bible verse. I want to try and start majority of my conversations with a Bible verse, just because I feel as though that just this Bible verse in particular, I feel as though really encompasses what we're going to talk about tonight. This may not be too long of a video. I may do a part 2. It just depends on how you guys receive it and the feedback I get. So please don't forget to drop it down in the comments. I'm really looking forward to seeing those so I can know how to alter this channel and make it better and whatnot. But the Bible verse that I do want to start with is 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 3-4, and it says, let me read it to you guys. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my computer. It says, your beauty should not come from outward adornments such as braided hair and the wearing of gold jewelry and fine clothes. Instead, it should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight. I feel as though that encompasses a lot of what we're going to talk about in this video and maybe in future videos. But I do want to reiterate that, I know society depicts and puts out that we're supposed to be this or that. But I just want to remind everybody that we are made in the image. We are made in the image of God. When God created all of us, He made us with everything that we needed. And in doing so, we are, perfect in his eyes. So there's no need for us to sit here and alter ourselves or conform ourselves to what society says we should be doing, or we should be conforming ourselves to meet the standards of beauty, to make us more attractive or more appealing to the opposite sex and whatnot. But I just wanted to start off with that to just say, I know this is something that we all struggle with. I'm still struggling with it, and I'm in my mid-20s. And I know we're all going to still be struggling with it on and on and on. But I feel as though I want to create a safe space. I keep repeating that because I really do mean that. I want to create a safe space for everybody to come and give me their opinions and give me their thoughts and whatnot on really big topics and things that we really do need to discuss. Because I feel as a society, we tend to brush a lot of things under the rug and not really talk about what we need to talk about. But with all that being said, I know I keep going on a ramble, but Faith is here to keep me on track. We did come up with a few questions just on hand on this topic, which I am going to answer as she gives them to me. But I do not want this video to be long. So let's get right into the question. So Faith, give me the first question.
So, how does it affect someone's mental health with today's beauty standards?
Mental health is really a big topic. And with the beauty standards of today, I feel as though it really does negatively affect an individual, because society as a whole, social media, they perpetuate this perfect image that we're all supposed to be. Like I said, to be attractive, to be appealing, to be wanted and desired of the opposite sex, or whatever you are interested in. I feel as though they put these unrealistic goals out there, and I feel as though when it comes to an individual and their mental health, you see individuals really getting depressed. You see individuals really being affected, whether it's having a eating disorder, or really just losing themselves as a whole, because they want to attain this unrealistic image that is being put out there that we're supposed to be. And I feel as though that is pure BS. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we need to begin to advocate for ourselves, or even just be kind to each other. We all struggle with loving ourselves and really finding our true identity. So why not support each other rather than tear us down because society is trying to say that we're supposed to be this, you know? So that goes to say, mental health is really big, and I feel as though we all need to take care of each other. And I feel as though if we're really struggling individually, we should then seek out help. Whether it's therapy, whether it's self-care, whether it's talking to really close friends, family. I'm really big into my faith, maybe reaching out to a pastor or a church member to just sit down and talk about the things that we're all struggling with, because somebody is always going to be there to be a listening ear. And if you don't have somebody, reach out to me. Hey, I tend to always put other people's needs before my own, which is at times can be really bad for me and my mental health. But I'd rather have somebody feel loved and wanted, and be feeling of that you matter. So at the end of the day, I feel as though with mental health, the beauty standards of today negatively really impacts us.
So, how would you define beauty?
How would I define beauty? As I feel as though every individual needs an opportunity to define beauty um, by themselves. Because my definition of beauty doesn't match up with, let's say, Faith's definition of beauty. I feel as though we need to create more of a space where individuals can have different definitions of beauty and can be accepted by us, not critiqued and whatnot. Because at the end of the day, ooh, excuse me, ooh, excuse me. At the end of the day, we're all, like I said, we're all made in the image of Christ. He made us to be perfect. He made us with everything that we needed. He made us with all the quirks. He made us with all, everything that we need. So at the end of the day, my definition of beauty doesn't necessarily need or have to match up with anybody else's. So I feel as though as a society, we need to allow more of individuality and more of people's own definition of beauty. Because I don't need to be a string bean with a big behind and a big chest and fair skin and blue eyes to be attractive. You know what I'm saying? I can just be me and my skin color and my skin tone and all of my quirks and all of my beauty marks, and I can still be considered beautiful. So I feel as though it has to be, or society has to be, like, have that space for us to define it ourselves. I can't stand that today, like, society continuously perpetuates this idea of what beauty has to or needs to look like. And then we have individuals really like going after that. I think that's doing us a disservice because we're not really allowing our own selves and our own true beauty to shine through. So that goes to answer that question. I'm sorry if I'm ranting. I'm sorry if I'm not making sense, but I feel as though like these are my thoughts and opinions, and I feel as though they're necessary to be heard. But yeah, Faye, that's to answer that question. Do you have any input on that? No? Okay.
No.
Faith is a bit shy. I don't think she is. She's very introverted, but I don't feel as though. I feel like her opinions really matter, and she has really good opinions. Maybe one day she'll share them with us. But what's another question that we can close out the video with? Because it's getting pretty, like...
What are different ways society defines beauty, and what do you think needs to be changed about them?
How about let's just do like what needs to be changed? Because that's a really big question.
You can choose which one you want.
Changes that need to be done. I feel as though one, we need to be kinder to ourselves. I know we, often see a lot of things on social media or what we watch and, what we engage in. And sometimes they tend to, the things we entertain tend to really affect us when it comes to the beauty part of things and how we see ourselves as appealing to the opposite sex and and whatnot. I feel like something that we need to begin to change is we need to start maybe somebody needs to start like a kindness campaign or something that centers like beauty standards that don't fit the norm that we should be or we tend to see out there. Maybe we need to, like I said, be kinder to ourselves, but also be kind to other people. There's so many people who like to critique others, or, cyberbullying and body shaming and whatnot. And that's unnecessary. I really feel as though that is very much so unnecessary. We all struggle with things. We're all not supposed to be perfect. But at the end of the day, an individual should not be body shaming another individual just because you may not find that person, attractive or beautiful. To hell with your. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But come on. We can't begin to make the necessary changes that we need to make if we constantly are downgrading or belittling somebody else. We can't. So how about we all change how we are kind to one another, how we talk to others, how we engage with others, how we put our best forth, our best effort forth. It all starts with us. If we want this to change, or if we want these standards or the beauty standards to change, we have to make the changes ourselves. We need to start that process. So maybe be kinder to ourselves, be kinder to other people. Make Faye, what are the I'm trying to say, like, maybe make a space where people can come and just,
a safe space.
A safe space for people to just come and talk about, their struggles and challenges, like I'm trying to do on this channel. I think conversations are a big, big thing that we need to start having amongst different topics. Like I said, our generation is so good at just throwing things under the rug. The necessary changes that need to be made, maybe putting different TV shows out there. We don't need to see shows on Weight Watchers and what are these other shows, Faye? Centering about body body positivity, things of that sort. Like, come on. Like, we can sit down and talk about it. But I feel as though my mind is in so many different spaces. I can't even articulate what I'm trying to I want to say. But you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. As a society, we have to do better. Put forth different shows, put forth different models, that aren't in, that skinny category body type. We want to see plus size. I know that's been a new thing, but we want to see more of plus size models, plus size body shapes, skin color, tones, everything. We want to see more of that. I want to see more of, support groups out there, or even, I know there's a lot of support groups, but not a lot of them are being talked about. When I spoke to you guys about my dermatillomania, I'm just learning about that, period. And it's not something that's talked about at all. I have not found a safe space or a group, that I can say I belong to, with individuals that struggle with that. This is something I'm still learning, and I'm still, trying to love me and myself, So with all that being said, I just want us to be kinder to ourselves and to other people. I want us to start trying to make the necessary changes that we need to make. We are the future of tomorrow. I know a lot of people or the older generations don't believe that, or they don't want us to have that space, but I 100% believe that we are the future of tomorrow. We need to set the stones, the stepping stones, and the necessary pieces together. So therefore, when we bring, children to the world, they have something to, fall back on. They have something to say that, hey, this was built and this is what we're going to further, expand and develop and whatnot. So I'm just leaving with you guys. I'm just leaving that with you guys. I want us to change the way that we speak about ourselves. That's a big thing when it comes to body positivity, body image, everything. Speak life into yourself. It's hard. We all struggle with trying to love ourselves and be positive in all of that sense, but try to speak life into yourself. Talk to the big man upstairs. I've really been trying to do that myself, and it's really, really been helping me. And try to silence all the noise out in the outer world. They're all still gonna be talking, but at the end of the day, we all lay down and sleep with ourselves. So at the end of the day, love yourself, be you, and always try to, make a difference in somebody's life. And with that being said, I feel as though that is enough said about this topic, but there may be a part 2. So just let me know what you guys think about this. I know I could have covered more. I know I could have said more about what we need to do, but please, please, please let us know. Faith may want to say something, so what would you like to add?
I was reminding you to say don't forget
to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I appreciate the support. I really, really do. I am still learning. I know some of these videos are not edited, and I'm trying not to edit them just because I want you guys to see like the raw and uncut scenes and whatnot. But at the end of the day, I do love you guys. I do appreciate your support, and continue to let me know about things that I can do better and whatnot. I really am a big advocate on feedback, so let me know, guys. With that being said, you want to say bye with me, Faye?
Bye.
Bye, guys. I appreciate you. Bye.